Namaste. Today, let us listen to the story of sage Markandeya winning over death. Once, in a tranquil forest, sage Mrikandu led an aesthetic life alongside his wife Marudwati. However, the couple faced a profound sorrow. They were childless. Desperate to have children, Mrikandu devoted several years to intense tapas, seeking to please Lord Shiva. One day, Lord Shiva, in all his glory, appeared before the sage, saying, I am pleased by your devotion. Ask me for any boon you desire. Overjoyed, Mrikandu fervently prayed, O Lord, I am childless. Grant me a son. In response, the Lord asked, Do you desire to have a virtuous, wise, and pious son who will live only for 16 years, or a dull witted, evil natured son who will live a long life? Without hesitation, Mrikandu chose the former, for he did not wish for a worthless child. His only wish was for a son of whom he could be proud. Lord Shiva granted his request and departed. In due time, Marudwati conceived and gave birth to a son, whom they named Markandeya. The parents were ecstatic about their new arrival. When Markandeya turned 5, Mrikandu arranged for his education. Even in boyhood, Markandeya mastered all the Vedas and Shastras, winning the hearts of his teachers and everyone he met. At the age of 12, his parents arranged his Upanayana, initiating him into the chanting of the mystic Gayatri mantra. Markandeya's devotion was unwavering and he regularly performed the Sandhya Vadana, which delighted his parents and elders. His days were filled with joy, as his charming looks and pleasant demeanor endeared him to all. But Markandeya's parents carried a heavy secret. They knew that their son's life was destined to be short. As Markandeya's 16th year approached, they could no longer hide their grief and wept before him. Markandeya, surprised, asked the reason for their sorrow. With tears in his eyes, Mrikandu revealed the truth. O my son, according to Lord Shiva's boon, you are destined to live only 16 years. How can we bear this? We are helpless. Markandeya consoled his parents, assuring them that death was as natural as birth and not to be dreaded. The next day, he asked for their blessing to perform severe penance to please the Lord. On the day of his 16th birthday, Yama, the god of death, came to claim Markandeya's life. His servants were unable to approach Markandeya due to the intense radiation emanating from him. Yama himself arrived on his black buffalo armed with his noose. Yama attempted to seize Markandeya's soul, but as he threw the noose, it encircled Markandeya and the Shivalinga. The Shivalinga split in two, and Lord Shiva emerged wielding his trident. He pushed Yama aside and defeated him to save the young devotee. After restoring Yama's life at the request of other gods, Lord Shiva blessed Markandeya with deathlessness, proclaiming that every desire of his would be fulfilled and he would live virtuous and famous until the end of the world. Markandeya, known as Mrityunjaya and Kalakala, is considered an immortal. People believe he still resides in deep meditation in the Himalayas, forever youthful and beautiful, using his yogic powers for the good of the world. The moral is that we often need the blessings of superior beings to achieve the seemingly impossible. Stay tuned for more mythological tales.